Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining my masterclass. My name's Denise, and I'm so excited to have you here. You're here because you've either clicked on one of my ads, you may have been following me on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, and have been curious as what it is that I do, or we may have had a conversation out in the public, and I've said I'd send you my webinar to give you more information or my masterclass. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to flick through some slides and yeah, just share a little bit about what we're doing. Okay, so for me, I got started in the online space just over 7 years ago, and I was looking for something. I was working in a job that was burning me out. I was doing, as minimal as the most hours that I possibly could because my income was capped, and that was in working in aged care, and I also worked in disability. On this particular day, I was working with a nurse who was 72. I was 50, and I asked her why she was still here, and she said she had to make ends meet with the pension. And that really scared me. I looked around me and I could see all these women that had already been there 20 years. And me looking into my future, how was I going to be there for another 20 years? How was I going to be there, um, you know, doing this job when I'm in my 70s? And I just thought there's got to be a different way. There's got to be a better way to make income. I also had been in low ticket network marketing for 26 years with the one company, and I learned a lot in that industry and I really enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, I wasn't making any money. I knew the world was going online. I knew everything was going to grow fast and I didn't want to miss out. I actually wanted to, not get left behind. And so I went searching. I went looking for something that I could find that I could build online, and it had to work around my job because I couldn't afford to leave my job. So I had a conversation with my husband. I said, there's got to be something that we can do. Didn't know what it was. Ended up here, watched a masterclass very similar to what I'm going to present to you today. And it just blew my mind and the possibilities of what could happen. And within 8 months, I quit my job. And this is all I do. And I've been able to retire my husband now. We get to travel whenever we want to travel. We get to, wake up when we want to wake up. And more importantly, I now get to hang around with my family, my children. I have a son that lives overseas, and I can just get up and go whenever I feel like it. I can book a flight, I can travel to the other side of the world, and I don't have to ask permission to do that. And for me, that was total freedom. That was freedom for me, that I could do whatever I wanted to without asking somebody else permission on how I could run my life. So if you're sitting like that, if this is, what's happening in your world right now, then you are definitely in the right place. And, I hope you see the vision like I saw the vision just over 7 years ago. So I'm going to flick through some slides. So the first slide is talking about an income disclaimer. Of course, if you join the business and you don't do any work and you expect to be paid, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong place. That is definitely not how it works. And so, this is a disclaimer. If there's no earning projections, there's no promises, there's no, you're going to get rich. It's definitely not a get rich quick scheme. It's definitely not a pyramid scheme. So please don't come at me with that one. And, we're just in an industry that is just moving so fast. And I'm going to share these slides. I'm going to go a little bit into the products, a little bit into the compensation plan, and then we'll get going. So what we'll cover today is I'm going to be, talking about the partnering up with the ultimate offer and discovering the top affiliate offer that prioritizes both health and wealth. You just Google those two things and they come up, they're number one. People want to make more money and they want to get healthy. That is just a given every single year. And also leveraged income. So without the hassle of creating your own products and services, we've taken care of all of that for you. Attract leads to the offer. How to use social media to effortlessly attract hungry buyers who want what you have. Eliminating the need to pester friends and family. Who doesn't want to do that? I've done that for years. And automate that offer. How to leverage automated systems that simplify your approach while maximizing your success. And then obviously leverage mentorships and community. I think it's really important when you grow a business online is being surrounded by a community of people that are there to pull you up and not push you down and help you grow your business. And that was one of the key things that a business had to have for me. So creating a life of choice. So true health, to be supported to prioritize your health and wellness and that of your family and your home environment. True wealth is securing your financial future now and for generations to come. And leverage time, creating more time to live your life with more choice and flexibility to follow your own passions and find your joy. So many people, especially women, have lost their joy. They don't know how to have fun anymore. So, yeah, it's location and flexibility. I mean, this was a real key for me as well because I wanted to travel so much. As long as I have access to my mobile phone and Wi-Fi, I can do this business anywhere in the world. So, what is the ultimate offer? Leveraged income versus linear income, a product or a service people want, need, and love, a model that supports people, planet, and also profit. High ticket versus low ticket offers, an already established offer. That is so important. You don't have to actually create your own offer here. Positioned within the $1 trillion health and wellness industry, and it offers over 50% commissions. So leveraged income versus linear income. So what is it for you? Are you working a job right now? Because that is linear income. Linear income may keep the bills paid, but it's going to be hard to build the future you desire if this is your only source of income. In other words, once you stop working, so would your income. We know that. So leveraged income, which is what we have here, where the idea is that the time and effort you put in now may give you exponential results in terms of earning in the years to come. In other words, with leveraged income, the work you put in today, just once, you can generate recurring profits. With linear income, as I said, the money stops. With leveraged income, the money doesn't, it just keeps coming in. And creating your offer versus affiliating with one. Now, this is a game changer. If you were going to invest in a business, so let's look at the creating your own offer. So say, for instance, you were going to invest into a traditional business, a dress shop, for an example. You're looking at, maybe $150,000, $200,000 to actually open a shop, and you're not guaranteed that people are going to come in. So, you're spending multiple of six-figure income to set up a shop to actually maybe give you some time freedom. But the people that I've spoken to, I've also had a traditional business. I had a pizza shop. We were stuck there 7 days a week. We were there when the staff didn't turn up. It was a headache. So, I understand the difference there. Now, obviously with affiliating with one, there's a lower upfront investment, a definite lower one. In many other online businesses, you likely have to do everything. So you're wearing all of the hats. Here, you've got access to valuable tools and resources so you can focus on building your business. Over obviously creating with the leveraged income, the linear income, is it takes a lot of time to build a product that works and converts. Over here, we've partnered with a product that already works and converts. You don't need to worry about that. Most traditional businesses take 3 to 5 years before you make any profit. Most businesses do not last 5 years. Let that sink in. Most traditional business are closed the doors within 5 years because they haven't made any money. So profit here is like 3 to 5 sales. 3 to 5 sales and you started making profit, which is incredible. Often work alone in traditional business. You're often working alone. You're investing in mentorships, containers. You're going to seminars, retreats. You're trying to really figure it out, and you're spending a lot of money. Over here, you collaborate with like-minded individuals and access high-level mentorships without the high costs. So the ultimate offer that we've partnered with is True Impact Products. So an entire health system with 4 key products that enhance health, unlock wealth, and protect the environment, and plus generational wealth, a highly profitable and fair commission structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. So this again is a disclaimer. This is an investment scheme. It's a product that activates a distributor ID for you to earn. This is where I say to people, we are not a pyramid scheme. We are not a scam. We are a true business that is offering you a way to create an income around your current situation right now. So let me ask you this question. What water are you drinking? Do you drink tap water? Are you happy drinking tap water? Because I'm going to share some stuff with you. Or maybe you drink bottled water, or maybe you drink rainwater. So I'm going to just share some stuff here. The truth has been exposed. This pipe that you're looking at, this is our pipes. This is what our water comes through. Our tap water comes through these pipes. Also, if you're maybe on a farm, you could have an old farm, could be on tank water, your pipes are still pretty gross and the water's coming through there. So in our tap water, this is what we're finding is chemicals and drugs. And when I say drugs, it could be like your pharmaceuticals, antibiotics, there's hormones in there, there's painkillers, odors and sediment, rust, chlorine. How many times do you turn the tap on and just this horrible whiff of chlorine comes out? Fluoride, heavy metals, lead, mercury, arsenic, carcinogenics. As humans, we are not supposed to drink this. We are not supposed to have this in our body. So these are hidden element forms, harmful byproducts that may increase the risk of disease, also reproductive health issues, and even certain cancers when consumed for long periods of time. The likes of chlorine can disrupt gut health by altering the balance of beneficial bacteria, leading to digestive problems, respiratory issues, and skin irritations. And what are you drinking? Seriously, let's have a think about that. So what type of water do you drink? I get people say to me, I drink rainwater, it's the best water. Well, I'm here to tell you, what are they spraying in the skies these days? We don't know. Rainwater, it hits the roof of your house. It could be a tin roof that's rusty, that's got dead animals on it, that's got bird poo on it, that's got possum poo on it. The gutters are dirty. Like what is happening on your roof that you don't know about? That is going into the tank and then it's coming out. Rainwater is highly acidic. We are not supposed to drink highly acidic water. I actually was at my girlfriend's house. She's on a farm and she said to me, I drink rainwater. It's the best. It's the best. We tested it and it was so acidic that it's making them sick. It's not good. Filtered water, common home filters. Some remove contaminants, some don't. You've got your bottled water. 93% of bottled water tested contains microplastics. How long are these bottled waters sitting in a warehouse? Slabs and slabs of water sitting in warehouses for over 3 years before it hits the shelf. They're in heat, they're in cold, they're in heat, they're in cold. And then it goes on the shelf and you're drinking that. The plastic is leaching into the water and you're drinking that. So bottled water is not good either. And then I hear about osmosis water. Osmosis water, yes, it's better, but what it's doing is it's taking all the minerals out of your body. And we need, as humans, sorry, that's better, I've got a lie. As humans, we need minerals in our water. Our body needs minerals. So, again, it's giving you something to think about with the water. So one machine that replaces everything. So bottled water, all-purpose cleaners, bleach, laundry detergent, fruit and veg wash, makeup remover, it's a toner, deodorant, conditioner, stain remover, fabric softener, disinfectant, mouthwash, and hand sanitizer, and so much more. I'm introducing you to one of the most incredible machines. It's called the K8. It's going to last you over 25 to 30 years having it in your home. Most people that are putting this machine in their home are saving over $2,000 a year just on cleaning products. So this machine has got 68 different uses. And and I can actually give you the 68 different uses. You just have to ask. Okay? I'm very passionate about this machine. Don't just take my word for it. Go to PubMed, put in hydrogen-rich water. Please do not Google. Google is the biggest dream stealer of all things. Please put in PubMed. So that's PUBMED, PubMed. Put in hydrogen-rich water, and you will see thousands of people talking about how good the water is, how good hydrogen-rich water is. So this is one of our other products. It's called the Anespa. And Anespa transforms your tap water into a mineral-infused spa. What it actually does is it removes the chlorine out of your water. You can put it in the shower. You can put it into your bath. And it also puts Japanese hot minerals into the water. So it all comes from, Japan. Everything, we are a Japanese company, and everything is made in Japan. It removes chlorine and harmful contaminants. It leaves the skin really soft, and people are commenting all the time on how beautiful their skin actually feels. It promotes relaxation and wellness, so it feels like you're actually having a spa in your own home. Another one of my favorite products. Experience the power of turmeric. Turmeric is ukon. We call it ukon. So ukon is a Japanese word for turmeric. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's an immune booster. People are using this all the time. It's rich in curcumin. Ukon helps reduce inflammation. It improves digestion and strength and the immune system. It's absolutely incredible. And I know ladies in my team are having great results with menopause. So, it's a great little product that you take. It comes in tea, soap, and capsules. And I use all of it. And this is one of our amazing little gadgets that's just been released this year, reduced with latest technology. It's called the M-Guard. It acts as a protective barrier, neutralizing and reducing harmful EMF exposures in your home. So basically anything that produces heat. How many TVs, laptops, computers, mobile phones are in your home? I'm sure you have a microwave. Do you have a Thermomix? Do you have a hairdryer? All of those gadgets are actually letting out radiation. You turn this machine on and it gives you a 4-meter radius. It just gets rid of all of that around you. It's a 4-meter radius around you. People are putting it in their bedrooms at night to sleep better. You can have, a couple of them in different ends of the house. So it's a great little product that is changing basically everyone's life. So these are the 4 products that we recommend. And, this is why we partnership with the company. The company originated from Okinawa. It is still traditionally Japanese in Okinawa. Don't know whether you have ever heard of the blue zones. Okinawa is one of the 5 blue zones in the world where there's more people living over the age of 100 in the 5 blue zones than anywhere in the world, and Okinawa is leading the way. I was fortunate enough to be there last year and celebrated their 50th year anniversary, and I got a tour of the factory of where everything was made, and it blows my mind how old and traditional they are. It's got award-winning Japanese water technology. Nobody else has this. It also has, we're the pioneers in the health and wellness, offering products that enhance health, build wealth, and protect the environment. As I said, the company is 50-year-old, and it's got a 500-year plan in the Direct Sales Association. As I said, the machine has 68 different uses. And we're the only company in the world that has the label medical grade equipment. They've put this all through Japanese hospitals and treating patients with the water. So, not just drinking it, but also spraying it on people's bodies to heal wounds. So it's and also I know in the Japanese hospitals they actually clean all the different bits and pieces that they use for operations and things like that, and cleaning the hospital. So top grossing industries in our NFL is a $12 billion industry, music industry is $15 billion, movie industry is $38 billion, organic food industry is $80 billion, video games is $91 billion. And the direct sales industry is a $200 billion industry. This is what they're projecting. So by 2032, the water ionizer market is going to be $5.67 billion. That is huge. And I see the growth. So, if you're looking for something that's very different, then you're in the right place. Let me talk a little bit about numbers. At getting started with us, let's go and talk about the quad. Quad is getting started with the 4 products. The 4 products that I just spoke about, the Anespa, the K8, the M-Guard, and the Ukon. There's different ranks, there's different levels. Starting in the business, you're at 1A, you can come into the business at 2A. Looking at 2A, if you were to sell a quad underneath you, you're going to make $1,568. At 4A, you're going to be $3,136, and then at 6A, it's $4,704. That's good money. I was actually bringing home, I actually quit my job when I got to 4A, because once I got to 4A, in my job, I was bringing home, in my job, I was bringing home around $3,000 a month. In my business, I was bringing home around $5,000 a month. And I knew that this was it. It was time to pivot. It was time to change, because I actually out earned my job. And so, yeah, that's why I quit my job. Let's have a look at the fast track. Now, the fast track has two K8s in it. It has an M-Guard, Ukon, and the Anespa. And the reason it has two K8s in it is a lot of people like to use the machine as a loan machine. So they let people borrow it. They let them trial the water. They let them feel the benefits. People do love these machines, and then they'll purchase their own. We've actually worked out that if you were lending your machine out every, 2 to 3 weeks, you're actually going to you could earn anywhere from $70,000 to $100,000 a year, which is pretty cool. So even at the 2A level, when you get started in the business and you sell one of these, you're actually going to make $2,368. At the 4A level, it's $4,736. And 6A is $7,104. How cool would it be to make $7,000 in a sale? It's very exciting what we have here. We also have legacy wealth. We have generational wealth. You can actually will this to your children, and I can talk more about that. But let's see how, earning $100,000 is 15 quad sales. Excuse me, 15 quad sales. That's 15 people joining your business, and you can make an extra $100,000. An extra $100,000 a year would be great. But we've got people that are doing this every, 3 months, 6 months. You don't have to wait 12 months. You can actually do it as fast as you want to do it. We teach you the skills, and we teach you how to do that. To earn, $250,000 is 37 sales, 37 people joining your business. 75 sales will give you $500,000. And to earn $1 million is 149 people joining your business. Buying a quad, 149 people joining you in the business, and they all purchase a quad, is going to give you $1 million. You show me a compensation plan that is better than this, and I don't know what I'll do. I'll give you $10,000 if you can find something. All right, let's take a look at traditional MLM business. Now, I can talk to you really well on this one because I was in a traditional MLM business. I was with them for 26 years. As I said, I loved them. It was great. But at the end of the day, I wasn't making any money. And the difference that we have over here with leveraged income compared to traditional MLM. In MLM, there was monthly quotas. Here, there's no monthly quotas. I can leave my business. I can put my business down for a few months. I could even stop, building my business for a year if I wanted to. And I come back and I'm still in the same position. So there's no quotas here, and you never lose rank. In the other business that I was in, I lost my rank. Over there, obviously, low ticket, you're earning. And these low ticket companies, you're probably thinking, Denise, what is low ticket? And I get that. So low ticket, and no disrespect to them, but, it's companies like Herbalife, Isogenics, Happy Juice, Tupperware, Amway, Arbonne. All of those we call them a low ticket, which is earning anywhere from $20 to $150 per sale. Over here, we call ourselves high ticket, which is $400 to $7,000 per sale, which I've already shared. There's regular product auto ships in most of those companies. Over here, we don't have that. They're low ticket, which I've mentioned. We are high ticket. There's no legacy income in those businesses. Over here, we have obviously generational wealth and showing you how you can will this to your family and your children. Yes, there's licensing fees. You have to pay a membership every year. Over here, you don't have to. And also, MLM companies are really big on recruiting. We are more about attraction marketing and attracting people to us and just showing them what's available and what's possible. So how do we make sales? So it's social media plus education, automation, and then the duplication happens. So we paid organic marketing brings hungry buyers. So I paid for, Facebook ads or Instagram ads. This is where you've probably come from. They watch a masterclass like this. It's pretty easy. They book in a call with one of our team, one of our sales representative, and that's another cool part is you never have to do your own sales. We have a sales team that actually take care of your calls. Investing in their wellness products, obviously, it's a once off investment here. You don't have to invest every single month like I had to in the other company. Activate a distributor ID. So once you get started, whether you start with one product or 4 products or 5 products, you actually are activating your personal ID number and then launching and receiving a mentorship inside our academy. And I will talk more about the academy. Automating your offer. So making sales 24/7. Use a system that does all the heavy lifting for you. So you don't have to do it. With systems in place, you can be making sales while you're offline. So while you're out enjoying yourself, while you're out with the family, having a great time, your business is running in the background. We have the sales team that's taking care of your calls, closing sales, and you're at the beach with the kids or your grandchildren. This is the type of business you want. Time flexibility. Without automations and systems, you have no time leverage that allows you to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want. And let systems work for you. Systems that work for you in the background are vital for your organizational to scale. So while they're working in the background, your organization is growing and you may not have had anything to do with that. Sales calls are done for you. I've already spoken about that. So, if you're sitting there going, oh my God, I hate sales, I'm not good at sales, that's okay. We have a sales team that actually takes care of all of your sales calls for you. You just get to be you on social media and live your best life, really. I know it probably sounds too good to be true. Introducing the academy. So we have an educational platform and we have a really good offer for you right now. There's an onboarding to get powerful, set up your 1-day step-by-step guide to setting up socials, business building strategies and social media, customer sales pages, exclusive monthly masterclasses, and then we have live events every single week. And you have full access to all of them. And here's a look at what we have here. So basically, it's a step-by-step system. You you get signed up with the educational platform. It is free. So you've got a 10-day free trial. So book your discovery call, click the button below this masterclass and book in your discovery call. Well, I don't have a button, but you can just message me and we can get going. So step 2 is complete the discovery process, which is in the platform. It's a discovery process to make you think bigger, expand your mind. The brain is like a parachute. Once it's open, it can never go back to its original size. And obviously then there's the getting started. Step 3 is getting started with us and asking some questions when you're on your sales call, when you're talking to the person that invited you here, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else, because other people do share my videos. But yes, there is a 10-day free trial here, so you can come in, have a look, check it out, see if it's for you. And yeah, I mean, it's so important that you have that. So I would like to just say thank you so much for being here for the presentation. This is my crazy bunch of women that I'm working with at the moment. This is only half of my team. A lot of the others couldn't make it. But this is what we get to do. We share what we do. We love what we do, and we're an incredible community of like-minded people. As you can see, I've got a massive team of women. Most of my business is women, and I love helping women and showing them what is possible for them. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please let me know what you would like to do, and you can actually, I think at the end of the presentation, you can actually either book a call with me or you can go straight to the educational platform, sign up, get started, go through it, have your free 10-day process, and then we can take it from there. So thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.